Do, 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 do. Crix boy, what are you doing? I guess I'll try that. Okay. Got the starting stuff out of the way. I need to disable that. Looking at this map, probably gonna do power off from here. And a factory over here probably, because that will work out the easiest, I think. Oh yeah, I gotta get an offshore pump. How do I want to do that? Probably... like this. Oh yeah, they go that way now. Some power lines. It fits like that. thought you could ghost stuff now. Guess not. Okay, we've got power. Really want to run the power to the coal and start running coal up to the electricity. Belts, gonna need a lot of iron. Okay. Iron for that. All right. That's not good. We've already got biters coming in. So I noticed that they're really close. So I'm gonna have to deal with that very soon. So that's plenty of fuel for now. I'm gonna put a radar so I can see and head back down here. Should have plenty of power with just that one boiler and 2 steam engines for a while. I think I'm gonna craft some of those and start on research. Just doing that a little slower than you would normally want to, but I haven't played for a little while, so I'm trying to remember how to do everything. Oh, that's not good. What's up? What is up with it? Did I really run out of fuel? Guess I'll just put a bunch in there. Don't make it. I cannot believe how fast. Oh, come here, Patty. Come here. Sorry. I think I need to take my doggy outside. So I'm gonna pause the game for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, it's slowed down a little bit, but it's still going really fast. I'm not used to needing that much power this early on. Seems weird. I think I'm gonna run this right along the power line. Turrets, definitely what I want, because biters are definitely making themselves known. I see you guys. You just ruined my stone production. That was not very nice of you all. Alright. I really need my next research. So I think it was 15 for turrets. No, it's 10. Back. Gonna have to come up here and grab some coal off the belt. I think I see some more biters getting ready to attack me, so I'm just gonna go down there and take care of that really quick. Okay, that's dealt with. Repair that. And that should finish up the turrets for me so I can deal with that biter nest, because that's being a major pain in the butt. Okay. Probably gonna need more power. Yeah, it's running really low. Should have time to deal with that. Get some more ammo. Definitely need some more belts. I'm definitely gonna want to go with logistics. Get the belts. Oh yeah, I can queue stuff up. Steel and green science probably. Couple more of those, and that should be done. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, forget to put the important part. Gotta pick it up. Alright, that should be fuel for the power automated, so I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. I am gonna have to worry about that getting attacked, though. So, what does this take? Gear wheels. So I need 2 of these. Some of these. Probably like 4 should be fine. Trying to remember. Should be fine like that. No, 1 more. That's that in the middle there. Okay, put it there. Some iron, some copper. Need iron. Also gonna need that for turrets. Build a turret, and then this. And I should be able to do this. I feel like I'm missing an inserter. I thought I made 4. Oh yeah, I just used it. Of course. Man, And I gotta put another power pole anyways. Okay, whatever. Okay, that should be going for science. Why is this? Oh, you're out of resources. Okay. There should be plenty of that for now. I'm gonna put this on the hotbar. And this. And oh, yay. No way. Yeah, I'm gonna die. No way. Jeez, this is so silly. The amount of biters that are right in my base. Oh, and then they'll run back? Okay, AI logic. What's that? Radar. Need more turrets, need more ammo. It's just insane that the biters are right next to me. Oh well. I will make it work. Take that back. Don't really need that much stone, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Do some turret creep. Oh, they're still a little ways away. It's just ridiculous. There's so many. What is attacking me? What? Oh, how'd he spit all the way back there? And I'm out of ammo. There's no way I'm gonna have enough. Okay. I'm not even in range. Really? Come on. Jesus, this is stupid. I need more ammo. Okay, that should be the end of that. Really? Takes so many bullets. I feel like they definitely have made the biters harder since last time I played. Or maybe I'm just not used to fighting them this early. Okay. Need to start automating things. Iron is my big bottleneck right now, so probably gonna start with some iron furnaces and get some good iron smelting going on. Think yeah, this is probably my most important part of my base right now, so need more iron. Need lots and lots of iron right now. Okay, so I was thinking an iron smelting column probably going this way, and I don't remember, there might be water down here. I'm hoping there's not. I'm hoping it goes straight down. I think I want to do furnaces running out this way and then do a main bus coming down here. So I think I'm gonna go check and see what is over there. See if that'll work. Because if that doesn't work, I will think of something else. Thinking right about here in the vertical is probably where I want my main bus to run. Maybe a little further to the east. Somewhere around here. Okay, there's some biters, but there's definitely enough room to do a main bus, I'm pretty sure, so I think that's gonna be the plan. This forest is kind of in the way, but I'll get some grenades and clear that up soon. I think I want more ammo because I want to make sure to get turrets up. Definitely feels early, but I don't know. What is this? Oh, personal rubber for an exoskeleton. Cool. I have played since the 0.17 UI updates and whatnot, but some of these things I haven't played with yet. I love the ability to do copy paste and stuff. It's a really great feature. I'm glad they added that. Oh yeah. Guess I'll put that down here to get, probably right here, to get a good amount of coverage. I think this will work for this turret. Oh yeah, 6. Oh yeah, and they changed these so that they're not actually down there anymore. I forgot about that, but I like that. I have way too much copper in my inventory. I don't know why I keep picking it up. That's working. I want to get a turret up here, so I'm gonna make one of those. What to do with the gun? Probably wouldn't hurt to add another boiler and 2 steam engines up here while I'm at it. pretty sure that these will fit like this, yeah. Sorry, I'm impatient. That is one of the most annoying sounds in the world, I know, so I'll try not to do that. And I do it again. Pipes. I want to put a pipe right here. And I think we'll put the next two here, and it should fit on either side of the power poles. Out of iron here, so I'll just give it that. Definitely need to get this going. Because having to do all this, fueling all these is not ideal. If I do 6 of these furnaces, over this way, I'll leave plenty of room to run resources, whoops, down that way. I think I'm just gonna go with I need it this far apart for what I want to do. I want to load onto a center belt, have a split coal and resource belt going on the outside. I find that to be pretty easy and quick way of doing these. I think I want to leave 2 space in here. Need more iron. I think this will work as the edge, so I'll put it up here. It's kind of hard to see, but I think this will work. I think that's where I want it. I think I'm gonna run on the inside and use underground belts. Whoops. So I need 1 underground and some of these. A couple of these guys. So here to here. And coming up from there, that'll go that way. Okay. Also gonna have to split off a coal belt, so I need more. I think I just want to get this side going, and then I'll do the other side in a second. If I remember right, you powered it like this. Yeah. And then once we get medium poles, I think you just power the 2 middle ones, if I remember correctly. And right there. So that's all the way over there. Gonna need an underground for the coal. Then I want to feed the iron in right here. So that's the start of that. Need a splitter. And an underground. That should do it. That's too far. Okay. I'm used to using the mod long reach, so sometimes I accidentally try to place things outside of my reach. I think I want the coal to come. I really want it to come from the side, and then it'll run continuously from one column to the next. I think I want my iron columns to come down from here, and then I want the rest of the columns to go up, maybe? Yeah, I think that would be, I think that's what I want to do. So I will feed in the coal from this side. No. Really, I need to feed the coal in two separate directions, but for now, I will just do this. And I need another splitter. Actually, I need 2 more splitters. Or I can... yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So that should start making iron. Oh yeah, I need coal. So I can do 2 more of those, and I'll just do a separate line for the coal. Going over there. I think I want to come this way, and I'll just be getting rid of these, because I don't think I'll be needing those anymore. Oh, I'm out of power poles. That should work right there, and it should be from there to there. Okay, that's that. Oop, put those right in the way. Oh, great. So this stuff... it's kinda in the way, but I think I'm just gonna divert this over to here and get some more undergrounds and just fix that right up. I think I want to run it parallel to this one instead of running it out in the middle of the open. Move that, it's not a problem. And I want it to run right here, which it seems like power poles are always in the way. Should be able to just run it right along there. I'm gonna have to do the underground there, unless I want to have issues, which I don't. Just not quite enough. I guess I can do this in the meantime. Get that going. There we go. So now that should start being automated. Cool. I think I want 2 more furnaces, and I'll make it 8. And then finish this off. Cool. Oh, right, there is stuff there. Okay, so that is part of that done. Need the rest of this to start on these other 4. Alright, so there's some automated smelting done, which is awesome. Get the iron production going. I think I want to put a turret out here just in case, because this is going to be making a lot of pollution. Put about 10 ammo in it. Probably just put it like right there. Should be fine. And that is inside our radar coverage, I think. It's definitely inside this one. I think it should be inside that one too. At least a little bit. Looks like this guy is out of iron. Tear that down. Grab the iron and put it in here. I think I might need more coal going into this. I'm not sure. It doesn't use very much coal usually for smelting. That's a nice tooltip. 2 pollution per minute. I don't think it used to be that simple a readout. Okay, got that going again. These pollution clouds getting pretty big for, like, this guy's gonna be inside of it soon. Probably want to deal with that as soon as possible. I think I definitely want to get some ammo production going, so I think I'm just gonna steal from here. Did I make one of these? Nope. 5 of those. There, here, into a chest, and I'm not gonna cap it because this is all gonna run out of iron pretty soon, I would imagine. So there shouldn't be any need to cap it. There we go. It would be really nice if I could get blue inserters, but I think I'm gonna unqueue that, queue that in front of that, so then I can start on that. Blue inserters would definitely be appreciated. And that is backing up, so I think that's plenty for now, just for that much. I'm riding the belt. I'm thinking I need about 2 turrets, and then I want to go deal with that before it becomes a problem. Plenty of iron now, thanks to setting that up, which is awesome. I think I want to put a radar over here while I'm over there as well. Just want to run power lines, just probably straight off past this copper. Probably straight off from here. If I remember, there's a pretty good sized lake here, I think, and then I think this one comes down a little ways too, or it might be a small puddle. There's definitely a big lake up here, and I think there was one over here. Looks like there's something there. So hopefully I'll be able to make a safe little starting area here, kind of set up a turret perimeter. The new map generation, I think, is really nice, especially they've made it a lot more common, I guess, or a lot easier to generate. I didn't grab any ammo. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here and go grab the ammo. That should work. Hopefully they don't attack that. Hopefully it's not inside their range. Looks fine. I don't want to build that much. I think I queued up 25 there. Shouldn't need that much because I can just grab from there. I think I want to get some more repair kits. I built way too many power lines, but that's alright. I'll use them eventually. Maybe. Hopefully I'll get medium power poles soon. As soon as I get steel up. They're just a lot better. That has a pretty good coverage there. I think I'll just leave that off right there and continue up this way. Just distract them with myself. Oh, really? It's targeting that. Did not expect that to be the case. Hopefully that one, it is in range, so that's good. I'm not used to the splash damage on the worms yet. I've played around with it a little bit, but it still feels new. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Great. I'll just set up a turret. This turret because it's damaged right here, and do an ammo run. I should have made that extra ammo that I didn't make. I think next, as far as these lines go, I think I'm gonna want this guy's done. I'll come up here. Oh, I'm out of those belts, they're called. They're called belts. Okay, we're making a decent amount of ammo. Should be plenty. I mean, I'm not used to having to focus this much on the biters and the turrets this early, but I think it's going alright. The next production line I want to do, I think I want to do... That needs more copper. I think it would start some copper smelting. Just to make sure I have that set up for whenever I need it. And then I'll start on a main bus, I think. I feel like I grabbed more ammo than that, but I guess I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna put that one there. Load with ammo. And put this one up here. Get it going. I do like that you can dodge the worm attacks now. That's really nice. Alright. And he's out of ammo. Perfect. Just feels like I am running through ammo really fast considering how early game this is, and it feels like they just spit out biters like crazy. I mean, it feels abnormally fast. Just whack it down. Alright. Could really use about 10 ammo for this turret that I'm gonna leave here to guard this. 2, 1, and go. Alright. So, to do copper, I'm gonna need about 4 of these, I think. Cannot believe that I ran out of iron before I ran out of copper, whenever there was only 16 copper left. And a good amount of iron. Hopefully there's some ammo down here. Yep, 35, that's decent. Need to get lighting, though. I think, yeah, I don't think that it looks too bad. Oh shoot, what am I streaming at? The lighting looks fine, but I was just looking at the quality. Okay, yeah, it is in 1080. Great. Mute that. Okay. I was worried for a second there that I wasn't streaming at 60 FPS, but looks like I am. Okay. I think I want to get optics sometime soon, so I think I'll queue that up next, just to get some lighting in. I like to do 4 wide between my smelting columns, just in case I need to run belts or anything like that. I think that'll work. And then if I don't need to run belts, I can run a nice 4-wide path through there. How many of those do I need? I need 8, 16, so it should be close. Should be there. Run a belt down the center. Could have just copied and pasted it, I guess. I forget that that is now a thing. I do. Start the placing those. Alright. Just taking a look. Need some iron. Luckily I've got loads of it right there, which is great. Thinking how to do this. If I had it over one more, I could do a splitter here. I think I want it here. One second. And then I can run. Oop, let me go ahead and set up my hotbar a little bit. I think if we do it, oh, I only have one of those. Oh, right, of course. I think something like this could definitely work. Oh, need more belts. Let me cancel some of those. I think that once I get reds, I might be able to span that gap without having to do this, but for now this will work. I definitely think I want to put a path through there, so I need to remember to leave that open from left to right. I think this is the way I want it. I think that'll work really nice. Yep, I think that's exactly how I want it. Though, for some reason... Oh, I see. That's the way I want it. Okay. But here... This is going to be the end of the line. I need more belts. And I think I just want to run this on a new belt. Something like this. So that should hopefully drain, except it's not going to drain it because I'm still feeding that. So I want to cut it right here, back to where I want it. unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna cut that. That way I can actually fill the belt. Because I want to drain as much of this off there as I can before I just start using this belt. Only the one side. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and if I run power up to this, it should start loading. Oh, I don't even need to. Okay. Sweet. That's close enough. I didn't think that would be close enough. Pretty sure that the red belts should reach that far. I think they have a 6 wide gap in between, which would be exactly how wide that is, because it's 4 here, 2 there. So hopefully that will work. And the rest of this I'll just pick up and put in the furnaces manually so it doesn't clog up my inventory. Don't need 2 of those anymore. So. And it looks like we've almost got fast inserters. I'm not sure. It is still making red science, so that should be good. I'm gonna grab some more copper while I'm over here. And I was getting ready to do this, so I might as well. I think I'm just gonna start it right here. Not what I wanted to do. Run a power pole. I think I'll put the power pole there. Run it. I think I'll just run it alongside the belt and down to here. Actually, I want to run it along here. Just an aesthetics thing. Before I get too carried away, I want to make sure to get this set up the way I want it. Alright, I think that's the way I want it. It's kind of weird that it curves and bends, but oh well. I can live with that. Once the copper gets here, we should start copper production, which will be awesome. We'll have copper and iron being made totally automatically. Shouldn't have to worry about it unless we run out of resources to feed it. Have some ammo stockpiled here, which is nice. Put that. I think I'll just go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing here to use up all these resources. Split that again. Let me check. Okay, I've got power's covered. Yeah, that looks like that'll be a nice choke point up there. I don't really intend to expand too far north at the moment. I definitely want to go check out what's over here. Probably put just run a radar somewhere over here. And I'm hoping maybe this will branch around a little bit, or this will come up, and there will be a nice choke point here. There's definitely a good choke point here. That'll give me a nice initial starter base. Once I have that set up, I'll feel really good about my situation. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, because once I unlock that, I will have bonus teardown speed, demolition speed, mining speed, I guess I'll call it, for my player character. So does this make that faster than I can use it? Does that mean I can feed 2 of these off of it? I can't remember what the ratio is for that. I'll try feeding 2 because it definitely seems like there's a stockpile here. Man, I need to set up green circuit production ASAP. I think before that though, I'm going to start. I'll put that there. Oh, I don't have any of these. We'll see how that goes. It might be too much. We'll see. Either way, it's no problem. I'm gonna... No, I have plenty of ammo right now, so I'll just go out here. I'm gonna set up a radar. So I think I need iron. Yeah. I think that's maybe how wide. I don't know. That might be wrong. Let me do some ghosts here. See how this lines up. Control C, copy that here, and nope. Unfortunately, that doesn't line up right. So it's gonna be here, I think. Here and here. Interestingly, why do those not? Why does that not line up right? That really bugs me. That really bugs me. Okay, why does that not work? I don't even know where that is. Right there. That really bugs me. Okay. Anyways, I'll just run this out in a straight line. I can fix it when I expand that iron smelting. Definitely want to get a radar out here. A radar out here. I don't know how that sounded over the mic, but that sounded like a tongue twister on my end. Because I really want to know what it looks like out here. I looked at the preview, but I'm not sure exactly what it looked like. I don't really remember. I think I want to change that thumbnail. That thumbnail is not so great. I don't really have a good thumbnail. Let me just... Yeah, I'll just screenshot this. Check my... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Go to screenshots. I thought... One second. There it is. Okay, so I can go there. Change thumbnail. Here. Let's see. Alright, that'll be a good thumbnail. Hopefully. It's a screenshot of my map. Hopefully that'll be a little more enticing than my profile picture that I set a long time ago. Okay, I don't really feel like cutting this whole forest down, so I think I'm just gonna stop right here, and that'll be that. Set up a radar, and hopefully it'll scan out a pretty good area of the map. Plenty of ammo in that. Okay, copper's going, iron is going, ammo's going. I think I want to make a more permanent ammo production line. For now, though, I'm going to start on belt and inserter production. So, I want this to come out pretty far. I made more turrets tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna make a couple more. I'm trying to remember the optimal ratio of smelters. I think for yellow belts you can run maybe, is it 24 smelters? Let me just Google that really quick. I cannot remember. Actually, 1 second. How many items do these transport per second? 15. That's the limiting factor, I'm pretty sure, is that. These have a crafting speed of 1. And it takes 3.2 seconds. I'm pretty sure that to get to 15 per second, you would need 1 second. Let me just whip up the calculator. Okay, so I think it's 48 then, right? 3.2 times 15, is that right? I think that's how you calculate that. It's a 48. That seems a little much. I'm gonna go with 24. Because I think that 24 is a lot closer to how many steel furnaces it takes with like a red belt or something. I need to go grab some stone. I thought I had plenty. But I don't. I'm gonna set up a turret again. I think if I'm gonna have any issues, it's gonna be from the south, because that's the only biters I see right now. So hopefully that'll deal with that. It seems like they're still outside my pollution range for now, which is great, because I don't really want to have to deal with the biters right now. Already had to deal with a couple nests earlier. Oh, that's not done. Whoops. Pretty sure this is the limiter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a blue inserter. It really won't hurt to have an excess of. Oh, I finished optics, so let me put up some lights. Yeah, this is keeping up. Okay. Wasn't sure if it would. I'm gonna grab some coal while I'm here to feed this, because I think I'm gonna need more stone probably. Yeah, I've only got a couple stacks. Just setting up some lighting so that the next time night rolls around, it won't be pitch black. I don't really like the way I'm gonna have to light this, but I guess I'll do it like that. And here for this one. Okay, let's count that up. Control C, that's 12. So I need another row of that. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 more there, and then that's gonna be another 12. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Should be exactly how many I need. Great. And need some more belts. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some iron. And I'm gonna go ahead and start making some of these because I'm definitely gonna need plenty of those. I don't really need to fill this out. And actually, I don't want to because that's gonna put a large power drain on me. Really, I should go ahead and... Yeah, I don't need anywhere near that many. Though I will need some of those for... the crafting section once I get started. That's the wrong direction. Once I get started on the production lines for, like I said, I think I'm going to start with belts and inserters and go from there. Yeah, I'll just stop right there. I don't need too terribly much of that. Go ahead and get weapons too, because the biters seem fairly active. Is a pretty big gap, but that won't be too hard to fill up. This one's really nice, and this one's pretty good too. It does look like the water comes down. I'm hoping it'd really be nice if it came down around here, and I could maybe get a bottleneck down here or something. This is a lot of pre-planning. Don't really need to have any of those in there, but since I already made them, I might as well. Okay, I thought I had plenty of these, but I don't. I need 2 more of those steam engines. And a couple of burner inserters. Using the burner inserters just in case I run out of coal sometime and I want to restart it. I won't need to go get electricity or to make some temporary electricity to power up normal inserters. And how much water does this? 1200 per second, and this takes how much? Doesn't tell me. This says it uses 30 per second, so does that mean 30 water per second? I mean, it takes 30 steam per second, but does steam and water directly convert? I don't know. I think you can run like 24 of these on one pump. That could be totally wrong though, so I don't know. Oh, I have some lights. I might as well throw those down up here. And along here. And maybe here. Okay, so that's plenty of lights for now. Get a nice amount lit up. Alright, that water does come down pretty far. And it's a nice big body of water, which is great for defending your base. This is a great choke point here. That will be really easy to block up and make sure that the biters can't get in. I turned off biter expansion, so the nests will not move any closer to me. Once I destroy them, they won't come back. But as I expand outward, there will be biters spawning around me the further out I go, but none of them will encroach in on me. I just find that more enjoyable. I don't really like having to constantly deal with the threat of biters, but I like having them as a form of challenge in some ways. Okay. Got plenty of ammo, which is great. And I think the pollution might have actually shrunk a little bit, but I couldn't tell you that for sure. Plenty of iron ore coming in. The copper's not getting used at all, neither is iron, but okay, we're gonna change that. The first thing I want to do is turn this line. I think I want 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to bring that straight down. And that'll be the main bus. And then I want 2 gap. And another 4. That'll be copper. 4. That will be probably green circuits. I don't know that I need 4 green circuit belts though. And actually, I want the green circuits to start. I was saying I was gonna have all the belts coming from up above, because I'm gonna have 4 lines of iron eventually that are coming down from there, and then 4 lines of copper are gonna come up to here and then down, and then probably 2 iron feeding into 2 steel lines that's gonna come down, and then a line for stone probably, and that should be it. And then I was thinking of having the other lines up there for like circuits, but I don't know. I think I actually want it to be down here because those will all need to be fed from these lines, so I think I can either have them down here or I could build them over here, kind of going up and just split off from the main belt like right here and go up. I don't know. We will figure that out when we get there. For now, though, I definitely want... I'm trying to decide if I want to build on that side of the belt or on this side of the main bus. I think I want to bring it this way. Though down here, I don't think the belt will go that far down. I think it'll probably stop right here at the edge of the desert. And if it doesn't, I can definitely start building on this side of the belt if I needed to later on. And then down here, I think all the belts will kind of, they'll feed into buffer chests eventually, probably, or definitely going to be using bots later. So I might have some sort of bot manufacturing, kind of a manufacture everything down there. With bots probably is what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. What's your problem? How much copper? I should have plenty of copper to do whatever I need to do. I'm gonna need gear wheels. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Sometimes it makes sense to do yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy and paste that so I can get a feel for how this is gonna look. Even though the power poles are definitely in the wrong spots on the top row here, I'll deal with that whenever I fill it in, I guess. And then I'm going to have a path there, and I think I'm going to want to have a path down here. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and get some stone bricks cooking. I only need 4 of those, which I think 4 is overkill. I think I'll just do 2. Let's see, I want lighting down here. Might as well throw a turret down to protect this. Like I said, if there's going to be any threats, I think it's going to come from down here, and there's really not much threatening down here. There's some biters up here that I've noticed, and just those 2. So it's looking like there's not too much that's going to be a problem at the moment. I think I want to run this one horizontally instead of vertically. I'll just have it come out into about 4 smelters. Yeah, I better grab this while I can. I'm gonna need 8 of these. And I don't really need to empty these, I just need I'll just come down here and manually grab it. Won't be a big deal. I think like that will work. That's backwards. Alright. Perfect. Alright, that should, as soon as I get coal. I'm not sure how I want to do the coal. I think I'm just going to manually feed the coal. Not worry about it too much. I'm going to set up another one of these things. I meant to do that a while ago, I think. That's why I had those sitting around. These are still making ammo, which is great. They're running out, especially that one. It's really low. I want to get this working again. I can need iron, which I have plenty of. I'll just go ahead and put it all in here. Go grab more. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the stone bricks. That way I can start doing some pathing. I'm gonna want some splitters, which I need copper for. Those don't have much longer left on them, but I have copper being made over there, so that shouldn't be a big problem. I'm gonna make a couple more miners. That's 4 wide, I think. We'll see whenever we get over here. And this is gonna go like that. And like that. And that should be the way I want it. This should feed in that, hopefully. Nope, that's wrong. Should be there and there. In which case, the light should go there. Okay. Yep, that looks right. And I just want to go ahead and start that. I wish that whenever you place those down, the decals would not overlap it. I think it would look a lot nicer that way. Alright, we're getting into the green stuff here, so I'm gonna have to set up some real science producing facilities really soon, probably, which is okay. And right about there, I think. Yeah. Then from there, I want to have 4 wide to there. And that's, I want to build everything past this point, because that'll be the end of my smelting line, and I'm going to have a path going through there. And I really want a 2 wide gap, so I think I'm actually going to move it down 1. Like that, because that'll be 4 plus 2. And I'll build everything below that line. I think that'll work the way I want it to. I need a splitter, because I think I'm just going to split off from this for now. Let's see, I think I want a 3 wide gap even from there. So this will be a 3 wide gap. And then I'll start making stuff. I need to remember 1, 2, 3. This is where that's going to be. I want to have 3 wide gap there. So I really want this to be there. This will be the start of the facilities for making belts, underground belts, and splitters. Which splitters we're not going to be able to do until I work on getting some green circuits. So that'll be a minute. I need to run power down here. Make some more power poles. I think I want to run the power like this. No, I don't. We'll see how it works. Actually, I think I want the power... how to do the power, 'cause if I do here, there will work. Interesting. Not really the way I want that. Okay, I think I might want it there. I'm not really sure on that one, but if I remember right, red belts take the same materials. It takes iron and gear wheels, but it just takes a lot more gear wheels, I think. Let's see, red. What are they called? They're called Express? No. They're called... what are they called? They're called belts, of course, of course. What are they called? Fast, of course. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, so it takes transport belts and iron gear wheels. Not sure. Yeah, that'll work. If I do basic belts here, and I keep going, and I do the fast belts there, then do something like this. I think that'll work. I think I want the iron to come off here. I'm just gonna feed under to here. Under to here. And it'll go from there. And then the gear wheels will feed to here. Need another one of those. To there. And from there on. And to put these on my bar 2. I think I just want to feed here, there, and this is iron? I don't think I need iron at this point. So I will just run, I don't need that. I do need that, and that though. I think if I had medium power pulls, it would cover from there all the way down to here, which would be optimal for the power pulls, but for now I'll just do it like that. And then from here, if I want to do undergrounds, I will come off of that. I guess undergrounds just take iron plate and transport belts, so I don't even need gear wheel. I thought it did take gear wheels, but I guess not. That is not going to be enough gear wheels to feed all this at once, but it'll slowly get made and I can make a better version of this later. This is just to get it going. Okay, so these should be started. And they are. I think I want... Just do a box here. Limit it to like 2. I shouldn't need much more transport belts than that. And this guy can go here. Another splitter. I don't need one of those. And I'll just do that. It's not a very good way of splitting off, but I mean, well, it's the only way whenever there's only one. Whenever we have 4, I'll have to do it a little different. But for now, this will work. I think I just want to come off from there into a box, limited to 1. And a power pull there. Eventually I shouldn't need this power pull, and I should just be able to have one there and one there. They should connect, and it should cover... Actually, I don't think it'll cover that one. So I'll probably have to have something there anyways. But this is all temporary, it's not very optimal. And really I don't need to have any of this set up for like express belts, because by the time I have express belts I will have changed a lot of this. But the fast belts will probably be made here. Eventually. Put a couple of... Yeah, I'll put them up there. A couple of those. So now I am making transport belts and underground belts, which is awesome. Alright, next up I want to do inserters. I want to leave a pretty good amount of space between this section and the inserter section, because whenever I expand this to be, or whenever I upgrade it, make it better to do all 3 types of belts, and I want it to do it very differently than the way I'm doing it now. I want it to have plenty of room to expand. So I think I'll bring it down, let's see, 1, 2, is that right? No, it should be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 should be enough. And a gap space, so I'll do it here. This will be the start of the inserter production, which for inserters, I'm definitely going to need green belts, or green circuits. So I need to start that production. And I'm thinking I want to just have that right over here, and I'll feed that into this eventually. Which means I'm going to have to drag this belt down for copper. And I'm making transport belts now, so I can just grab it. Just awesome. One, two, three. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is going to be green circuits. I want to feed into this one to start with. I want to keep it above this line, my green circuit production, so it stays part of like this production rather than part of the main bus. And I'm just going to bring the resources off from here. I think I'll just kind of drag it down and then around and have a separate bus that's just feeding like green circuits, red circuits, and then maybe blue circuits up here at some point. And I can just, if I need to, feed more resources into it, I can landfill a lot of this probably once I expand out this way and have furnaces feeding in from the backside. But I don't know, that's looking pretty far into the future. I'm not sure. If I'll even need to do any of that. I might be moved on to like a bot-based smelting system or trains at some point, in which case I'll be manufacturing stuff further out and then bringing it in by train and manufacturing things locally. I want to go check on the stone brick production and see if I could fill in some pathing, so I just have markers, I guess. Yeah, and it needs more coal, which I figured it might. This is plenty of stone for now. I'm not too worried about it. That one's out. Do have a nice surplus of yeah, I could use some more iron. Nice surplus of ammo down here, which is great because the biters earlier were giving me some trouble. There was like a biter base right in here somewhere, and it just was constantly attacking me. And there was another one right over here, which it wasn't really a threat yet, but the pollution range was getting close over there, so I went and took care of it. But luckily, all the biter bases now are a little further away. Okay, so I have some stone brick. I'm just going to fill this in. Alright, so that's a nice start to a border for the bottom of this. In fact, it covers the whole thing, the whole furnace line. I really want to extend it, and I'm going to have my belts. Actually, how far do these belts reach? Technically, it goes all the way. But I want it to be further back once I get the red fast belts. I'll have a 6 wide gap, or I can just leave it as yellows, I guess. It's not, doesn't really hurt anything. Definitely want to remember not to build anything. In fact, I don't really want to build anything below this point for green circuits, for circuit production. I don't really want to come past this point. I definitely need to move it over this way because I need to plan for the main bus to take up some more area. So this is green circuits. 1, 2. I'll just plan for 4 green circuits. I mean, I doubt I'll have that anytime soon, but I want to have it if I need it. I want 2 red circuits, a steel line, probably stone bricks or something, and then I want to have blue circuits. I don't know if it'll go there. Batteries. What else? Maybe some stone, just raw stone. And maybe plastic? I don't know. I don't know if I want to run plastic on my main bus or just do all of my plastic, all the manufacturing that requires plastic. I might just do on-site where I make the oil products. That should be a big enough main bus, though. I mean, that's a really generous main bus, I feel like. And I want a path running along the main bus on this side. So I think I want to have a 2 wide gap. And then maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't know, maybe like a 6 wide path. I don't know. I don't know if I want it that wide. I think 4 wide is plenty. Because mostly the paths are probably just going to be used for speed bonuses once I get exoskeletons. I don't usually drive on paths. I usually try to avoid driving cars in my factory just because I run lots of stuff over. This is fine. Actually, I need more miners, don't I? Because these don't seem to be getting any ore. Which is interesting. I figured these mined a little faster, but it seems like they barely mine. Well, they mine just enough to keep one thing running, which seems different. How long does stone brick take? Takes 3.2 seconds, which I think is the same as, yeah, it's the same as that. Oh, and it takes 2 stone to make 1 stone brick. That's why it's a little more demanding on the stone. I'm gonna grab those bricks while I'm down here. Just go ahead and draw this path out a little bit. Get a nice border going. And I think I'm just gonna go with a 4 wide path. Not worry about doing any more than that. Be really nice. I guess I can do it like that since I left a border there. It's a nice 2 wide border there. So there shouldn't be anything that comes into these 2 places here, so I can build all the way out to here without messing that up. What does this take? Green circuits. So I need to start green circuit production. Actually, I want to get the copper going. Just before I start that. Okay, that's started. That should all work its way down here. Need to build a couple splitters. I have plenty of belts. I do need some iron though. Looks like I'm running short. Okay, so I want to build east of this. east of this walkway. Let's see. I'm gonna build 3 away, and I want to build it all the way down here. 3 away from that. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be the start of my green circuit production, and I think I'm just gonna bring the belts right along here, and this outside one is going to be copper, I'm thinking. Let me just plan out the way I want this to go. Copper, yeah, I'll just have it run like this. And this should be copper wire. If I need a lot more inserters. If the ratios are the same as they used to be, this shouldn't be too hard. Probably want that to go up there. Not sure this is the way I want it, but this is what I'm going to start with, and I can go from here. Whoops. And then I just want to something like that. Clear up these trees a little bit. I need to start making grenades as soon as I unlock those. When do I get grenades? Right there. So I need green science before I can do that. I might as well queue up some of this stuff while I am here. I don't know the... Yep, this is still working. Cool. Okay. That has power. Should start production. Oh, right. I need iron. Oh, I need red inserters. Long-handed inserters to load over there. And then I want to run iron right here. And like that. What did I just put? Okay. Not sure how I'm gonna do the other side. Yeah, I guess I can run it along there. Got plenty of space. Can do another copper belt. Actually, I want to do iron on that side and then copper. Or I can just split off from this belt. Then I want to have this run back this way. I think this is where I want the green circs to come in, and then I'll still have 2 lanes to run. Yep, I think that'll work. And for now, since I don't have this side built, and I don't plan on building it right away, I will just do some side loading with this guy to balance the belt. Make sure we get some on this side. I think that'll work for now. Okay. I need some assembly machines. Just go ahead and grab some green circuits since I've got those going. Awesome. Pollution cloud's not doing too bad. It's definitely not expanding down into any of the surrounding biter nests. These are the ones this one especially is the biggest threat of actually attacking. I've got plenty of turrets set up, so I'm not too worried about it. I am going to go ahead and set up some defenses right here, just because, like I said, I'm more worried about this southern area than anywhere else. Just because of the proximity to my base that these guys are. I don't think they'll attack anytime soon because the pollution cloud's definitely outside of the range. These all take yellow inserters. So I think I'll just do blue inserters here. One wet gap, and then I'll do the red inserters here, and then I'll do the yellow inserters here. And those will feed off of this guy. And these guys all need... Not true. Okay, these guys need iron gears, but I think I'll just have the iron gears back here, and I'll just direct feed them to each machine. And then I'll have another iron belt back here to feed these guys, and then I'll have an iron and green circuit factory back here. Green circuit belt, iron and green circuit split belt. Okay, that's what I mean. Definitely need to get inserters going so I don't have to craft them anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and grab power. Oh, did I put that in the wrong spot? No, I'm just running the power poles different. Okay. Okay, that'll work. That's a little bit of overlap, but nothing I'm too concerned about. Love some copper. Grab up some green circuits. Get a nice backlog, which in Factorio is not necessarily a good thing, but I'm happy I have it available to use. Okay, do this. This just needs the yellow and the green circuits, which is interesting, but okay. That's interesting. This guy doesn't need any green circuits, and this guy does, but he doesn't need gears, so they're kind of opposites. So first off, I want to get this belt going. And then I want to get this belt. I think I want to do iron here, feeding into there, and I want to do why don't I do that? I need another splitter or 2. Oops. Oh. 200 of those, just waiting for me. Alright, that'll work. Yep, and then I'll just split off from here on this guy and hop over that and straight to there. Let me see. This is gonna be... Okay, that's where that stops. So this is good. Okay. I think that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. Get some symmetry going on. One thing that I didn't think about though with this setup is where to put the chests. I guess if I change this up a little bit, which won't be hard. Really like that you don't have to build steel pickaxes anymore because I haven't even started steel, but I've already got a steel pickaxe. Awesome. I'm gonna do a 3 wide gap here instead of 2 wide. Whoops. Here. And these will be gear wheels. There we go. Okay, and then I need to have, let's see, this will work and this will work. It's a little weird, but gets everything covered. Doesn't look too bad. And this will run along here. Not sure if I'll have anything else down here as far as inserters are concerned, because I'm probably just going to take it back this way, maybe wrap this belt around, come up this side, have these split off into more inserts on the back side. I'm not sure. Not sure. I guess I can do a buffer chest. In the middle, and then have chests here, and I need one up here, of course. Oh, that's the one spot I couldn't put that. Only want one of those right now. I'm gonna lock this to 1 and lock this to 1. And then of course I don't want a whole lot of buffer. So I'll go ahead and lock these to 1 as well. And a couple more of those. I was wondering where that was coming from, and it was because I had the gear wheels in range, and it was just spare. Alright, I think this will work. It's a little weird, but it does what I want it to. Alright, so now we have inserters going. I've got some basic belt production going. I'm still missing splitters, which... 2 splitters, yeah, I'll go ahead and set that up real quick. That will definitely not be too hard to do. So I need transport belts, iron plates, and green circuits. Sorry about that. What would be the easiest way? I really don't like this. I think I want to do it more like this, maybe. Except, if I try bringing it down like that, yeah, that'll work, actually. Let me go ahead and tear this apart. Okay. And I have plenty of excess belts and underground belts, but that's fine. I might need to up my iron production. No, it just seems like it's taking off one side of the belt, which I can fix that with some belt balancing if I need to, but for now, I think it's fine. This is going good. I'm only using one. And I don't need this to be terribly fast production, so these are kind of not working all the time due to these being slow, these being slow. I could do some blue inserters, but I don't think it's necessary right now. If I need to in the future, these are all probably going to become blue factories and blue inserters, maybe stack inserters at some point, but we'll see if I need to do that. So there, 1, 2, 3, there, and I really want it there. Okay. There and there. And we'll work from there. So I think I want to do it like that, where I have the intermediary resources kind of in the middle, and I'll feed it from the backside, and then if I need more, I'll put it back here. So first and foremost, I want this to be down here. Not sure. Not sure I'm gonna have enough room. I thought I gave myself plenty of buffer. We'll see. I should. Not what I wanted to do. It's really not enough room. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this all up to here. How much room does that give me? 1, 2. That'll be 2 wide. Don't think that's enough room. I think that'll be enough room though. That'll give me a 2 wide gap and then a 3 wide gap for any resources to go back through there. Space there. Oops, I want to keep that. And there. I think that'll work. I only need 3 products to be built. It's gonna be belts, undergrounds, and splitters. I'm not sure that's the way I want it. I might want the undergrounds up there and the splitters. That'll work. Okay, that works. Let me check my pollution cloud. It's not looking too bad. Still hasn't come down here too far. Definitely, I definitely want to fix this so I get a nice balanced belt. Yeah, like this. There we go. That'll get a nice balanced belt. Both sides will be filled. And then from there, I'll start in on fixing this, which I already had done, but I didn't like the way it looked. Something like this, this, and this. Oh, okay. I don't need it to be that wide. I only need a one wide space between those guys. I don't know why I thought I needed more. This, I am going to put the underground up there and the splitters down there, so. And I think that'll work for what I want. And it's got plenty of room up here, plenty of room down here. Okay, so this is going to be a buffer. This is going to be an output chest. Buffer. Let's see. Output chest. This doesn't need gears though, so I don't really need a buffer chest for gear wheels. This does need gears. This doesn't need gears. This does need transport belts though, so I might want a buffer chest for the transport belts. I guess I don't need one. And if I need this as an intermediary resource at some point, I'll just start another one somewhere else, I guess. Back here. I think I'm just gonna run this back this way and then up the back side of whatever other ones I build over here, stack inserters and whatnot. So for this one, I know I need these for other stuff. I might want to have a gear wheel production here. Move this back to here. Because I know all of these need to feed back into the red belts, and then those need to feed back into the blue belts. So, actually, is that true? Let me check. I just checked it earlier, but I've forgotten. Yes, it takes gear wheels and the yellow belts, and then these take gear wheels and the undergrounds, gear wheels, green circuits, and splitters. Those are really expensive. Splitters are so expensive. Okay. So, going from that, what can I do? I suppose I can feed it into a chest. Well, this can be gear wheels. So if I do that, it'll be like this. It'll feed like that. This will be a buffer chest for gear wheels. And then I'll bring iron down behind like I did over here. And then For this, I can double feed the gear wheels, I guess, if I wanted to. These don't take gear wheels? I guess not. I'm pretty sure it takes gear wheels for the... Yeah. So I do need to have a gear wheel factory here if I want to do red circuits there. And these red splitters don't... No, they do take gear wheels. So everything takes gear wheels at the second stage. So these will all be gear wheels. This will be red belts. This will be red undergrounds. This will be red splitters. And then what I can do, this will be a buffer chest. This will be splitters. This will be undergrounds. This will be a buffer chest. This will be a buffer chest. These will come off like this into here. And then what I can do is this and this. Do an underground belt to here and to here. Then a belt and this. That's one way I can do it. Or I can put these gear wheels up front and then belt the gear wheels up to the front, or I can direct insert the gear wheels from here into crates. I don't know. I think I like this design a little better. Just because I can feed right there. Yeah, I like that better. Let's do that. And these guys can feed like this. Whoops. That does need that, and that does need that. Okay. Now, I can do that. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Whoops. Okay, that's the way I want it. Now, I want to limit all of these to 1. I can change that as I need to, but for now, that is definitely all I need. This needs iron. I need to figure out how to feed iron to this guy. It's not enough room between. There's not enough room. Actually, I guess there is. If I do this, first off, I need these guys. And then I need these guys. So if I go from here, feed into there, this one can be anywhere, feed into there, and feed into there. I am making inserters, right? So I should be able to just grab a stack. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Hit my Windows key. Right, so then I can just do iron down to here, iron down to here, and iron down to here. And then it'll just feed into there, come up to, I want to have a 2 wide gap, 1, 2, so it'll come from here. Okay. That should be pretty nice. I can do that. And that should feed into here. This, I need iron. This, I need green circuits. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and split a belt iron and green circuits like I did down here. And actually, I mean, I can pretty much just copy this whole thing. Whoops. And just bring it straight up and plop it in right here. First off, fix this. And it should go just like that. Whoops, I did it right the first time. Just like that. Don't really need that. Actually, I don't need undergrounds there. Whoops. There we go. Got that all fixed up. And this should be ready to go. Should be able to get everything they need. Yep. Awesome. So this is undergrounds, belts, and splitters, which is awesome. And I like the way this looks a lot better than the way I did it the first time. I think it looks a lot cleaner, and I think it'll be a lot easier to continue to move it this way, expand it as needed. I highly doubt that the ratios are going to be right on like the gear wheels, but I'm not too worried about it. I just want it to make it at whatever pace it can. Like for this one, splitting between, well, yeah, it's obviously not going to be the right ratios because the red stuff and the blue stuff takes insane amounts of gear wheels that I just won't be able to make here unless I feed it like an entire blue belt of iron. But like I said, I'm not too worried about the ratios right now. I just want to get the infrastructure set up. Okay, so we've got inserters, red, yellow, blue, and all the forms of yellow belt. Now my next goal is probably going to be science, since I should have everything I need. What does it take to make green science? Yep, I have everything I need. I'll make that separately though. I might go ahead and make that over here. Red science, green science, split it off that way. And then I can have science production somewhere over here. This is a nice big lake, and this is a great choke point. And here as well. This one's kind of large, but I think there's a lake over here somewhere, and it might be better to do a little more like that. That'll give me plenty of land. And this over here, this is a nice large lake, so there might be a good choke point to be had somewhere around here. And this might go up a little further. Would love to get scans all the way over here. Really figure out what the map looks like. Alright, so we have basic production. A lot of things done. Got some basic setups for smelting. This is looking thin. I think I'm gonna go fix that really quick. I'll use up all of the stone bricks here and fix this so that it actually balances. Get a nice full belt going. Alright, that should be good. This guy's looking really low on materials, so I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of miners just to be on the safe side. I think I'm going to copy what I did over here. Get this going again. Grab some copper. I do need to grab some ammo. These guys still have a little bit. Keep them going for now. Get as much ammo out of that as I can, and then at some point I think I want to do assembly machines, put a nice section right here, and then below that I want to do ammo and maybe some grenades. As soon as I get grenades unlocked, I want to make sure to leave the room for it though. I definitely don't want to forget about that. Okay, we've got our first connection. I think I want to try and get this as far along as I can. Got some pretty good distance there, so there's gonna be one smelting block. I could do another path, or could have done. I guess it's kind of late now because it would run right into this. I don't really want to run it right there. Oh, that's going to be iron. So I'm just going to have one side with a path, and then this is just going to be empty area here. It's going to have belts running through it, but not much else. Which, that's not a big deal. I definitely want to try and keep a path system because in a lot of my games, I have very little organization to how I build my base, and I'd like to kind of keep some nice chunks that are visibly identifiable from the map and make it a little easier to get around without having to run through everything. My bases usually don't devolve into spaghetti bases, but they're definitely a little messier than some other people I've seen their bases. Anyways, I think I'm going to take a break here, get something to eat, and I think that's a good place to stop. We got a little bit done. I think it's a good start on a new base. So, alright, talk to you guys later.